Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl, AI the Great, and today I'm coming at you with another great video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. My content is fragrances, fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. Now let's get started. Hey guys, so welcome to today's video. Guys, in today's video, I'm so excited because I'm going to bring to you my Tom Ford collection and I'm ranking them in order from least favorite to most favorite. Now let's be clear, I love all of my Tom Ford fragrances, but I just love some a little bit more than others. Now, if you're an OG subscriber of mine, you remember that I hated Tom Ford fragrances. I did not see the hype. I was not part of the hype train. And I was just not a Tom Ford chick. I had a couple of Tom Ford fragrances that I absolutely loved, but on a whole, I just wasn't feeling Tom Ford and his fragrances. The ouds, the leathers, the woods, it just wasn't my thing. So since then, Tom Ford and I have built a professional and personal relationship. So I want to give him a call here today in you guys' presence. So here goes.
All lines are busy.
Hi, hello, it's AI.
Please hold.
Sure, I'll hold.
We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible.
All lines are busy.
Hi, yes, are you?
Please
Hi.
hold.
Oh, okay, I'll hold again.
Tom Ford.
But guys, all jokes aside, I absolutely love Tom Ford. The jig is up. I'm no longer eating crow. It is what it is. I love Tom Ford fragrances, okay? I have 10 in my collection. Some are private blends, some are from the signature line, and I want to rank them here today. But let's be clear, I absolutely love all of these fragrances. Some I just love better than the others. So let's get started. So the first fragrance on the list and ranked at number 10 is Metallique. Guys, this is a beautiful, beautiful skin scent. It wears super, super close to the skin. It doesn't do much projecting. The scent trail is like, it's not even really there. If someone comes up close to you and gives you a hug, then they'll smell it and they'll love it. But we're not doing much hugging nowadays, so who's really gonna smell this on you? I mean, you can spray it on your clothes, but it does disappear rather quickly. So the notes are aldehydes, bergamot, pink pepper, lily of the valley, ambrette, sandalwood, and vanilla. It's a very beautiful vanilla fragrance. It smells cold. It smells powdery. It smells really sweet. It's a beautiful fragrance. It's unique. It's a very different vanilla scent, but like I said, it wears super close to the skin. It is a skin scent, period, but I still love it. Metallique by Tom Ford. Okay, so next we have Mandarino di Amalfi. It's an aromatic, spicy, white floral fragrance. It's beautiful. The longevity is also not there, but I mean, with the notes, guys, this isn't one that's gonna latch onto your skin and not go anywhere. This is one that you just have to suck it up and just know that you smell really good, really refreshing. You smell rich. You're smelling like you're on a Mediterranean vacation on a yacht. But you just have to decant this and just keep spraying yourself every couple of hours because this is not staying on your skin. So there's bergamot, mandarin orange, there's bitter orange, there's lemon, there's lavender, there's rosemary, there's some neroli, there's jasmine, there's angelica, there's ambrette seeds. This one has a lot of notes, guys, but I mean, it's a citrus fragrance, and for me, citrus fragrances never last super long. It's expected. But if you love this scent, then I mean, it could be worth it for you. This is a part of the private blend, but it's the lower end of the private blend. So this wasn't like $330 or $350. I believe this was $250. Yeah, this was about $250 or $2 something. I mean, it's still super pricey. Do I really think it's worth the price? Probably not. But now this one I layer with my Body Shop body yogurt, the lemon scent, and it's just a citrus burst. It's so beautiful, guys. Like I said, vacation in a bottle, yachting on the Mediterranean, just living your best life smelling rich. Mandarino di Amalfi. Now we have the scent trail killer Guys, when I wear this fragrance, let me tell you something. You can't commit any crimes wearing this fragrance right here because your sillage is going to be left everywhere. This is such a beautiful, unique, compliment-getting, attention-getting fragrance. It's definitely not a signature scent or an everyday type of scent. For me, this is a celebration. We're getting dressed. There's a party. There's an event. Even my wardrobe changes when I wear this fragrance, guys. I don't want to wear this with a dress. You can, but just for me, I just feel like it's so sexy and androgynous. I want to wear this with a suit. It is a unisex fragrance. A man and a woman can both pull this off. Black Orchid by Tom Ford. Now we have this spicy fragrance, Santel Blush. Guys, this fragrance is so beautiful. It is another unisex fragrance, but for me, I feel like it just smells so good on a woman. I mean, I've only ever smelled it on me, but it's just an amazing fragrance. There's Indian spices, there's cumin, there's carrot seeds, there's sandalwood, there's benzoin. It's super spicy. So if you don't like spicy fragrances, then you may not like this one. But it's a creamy, spicy, warm, comforting. For the fall and the winter, guys, this is just, the performance is good. I'm getting about 6 to 7 hours on my skin. It's definitely one of those scents that you may want to wear around the holiday season because it's just so spicy and it just smells warm and comforting and inviting. Santel Blush by Tom Ford. Next, we have my newest fragrance in my Tom Ford collection, Tuberose Nue. Guys, this fragrance was released in 2021 and it is beautiful. It's long lasting. It's a creamy tuberose with suede. If you love tuberose, you need this. It's a different take on tuberose. It's definitely, it opens sharp. Like once you spray it, it opens up really sharp. And it's like that blast of really heavy, strong tuberose. But then in the dry down, it dries down creamy. It's a creamy, peppery suede fragrance. And the performance is amazing. For a floral fragrance, this performance is really, really good. It's actually better than my Rose Prick. But, I mean, I love my Rose Prick. It's like closer to #1. But we'll talk about that one later. So anticipating the release of this fragrance because I am a tuberose fan. Now, I don't have a bunch of tuberose fragrances, although I love the scent of tuberose. And that's because a lot of tuberose fragrances smell either too animalic, too mature, not sexy enough. I don't know. It's just, there's a lot of tuberose fragrances that I smell and I'm just like, I can't. But I do love the scent of tuberose. So I was really excited about the Tom Ford tuberose because I know that Tom Ford was going to bring it. Tom Ford wasn't going to let me down with this tuberose. And for sure enough, he did not because it is a beautiful scent. For me, when I talk about floral fragrances, I'm usually thinking about them for the daytime. There's a few floral fragrances in my collection that I can wear at night. Portrait of a Lady being one of them because it's a heavy, thick kind of floral fragrance. But usually floral fragrances are like daytime, day date, brunch, you know, whatever. This is definitely a nighttime fragrance. It's heavy enough. It's thick enough. It's floral, but it has so many layers to it. Tuberose Nue by Tom Ford. Next, we have Noir Perfume. Guys, I feel like if you're starting a fragrance collection, you need to invest in Noir Perfume. It's part of the signature collection, so it's not super pricey. You can catch it at Macy's. You can catch it maybe at 25% off, or you can get it on one of the discount websites, whatever makes you feel comfortable. This is a beautiful ginger and vanilla fragrance. There's mandarin orange, there's bitter orange, there's ginger, there's rose absolute, there's jasmine, there's orange blossom, there's vanilla, there's amber. For me, this is an all year round scent because I like to wear this at nighttime, in the spring, and in the summer. This is a summer date night fragrance for me. I've actually worn it more in the summer. When I'm putting on my summer outfits at night, it's just one of those easy reaches for me. It's a dumb reach, just like my MFK. And if you love ginger, if you love vanilla, it's so, so pretty, guys. Unique, it's different. You get compliments on this fragrance. I don't know what it is about the signature fragrances with Tom Ford that they actually perform better to me than a lot of the private blend fragrances. So now we have what a lot of folks refer to as summer in a bottle, Soleil Blanc. But guys, let me tell you, for me, this is not summer in a bottle. I grew up in the Bronx and my summers did not smell like Soleil Blanc. No tea, no shade. But guys, this is a straight vacation beachy fragrance for me. The only other person on YouTube that I know loves this fragrance as much as me is Sheree Lewis. She talks about this fragrance all the time. Guys, this is the fragrance that I've been searching for a beachy fragrance. Before I purchased this fragrance, I was always on a hunt for just that coconutty, beachy, cream, warm, vacation in a bottle type of fragrance. And then Tom Ford dropped this, guys. This is taking me right back to the Indian Ocean. This is so beautiful. So let me tell you the notes. There's bergamot, there's cardamom oil, there's ophir, there's pistachio accords, there's ylang ylang, benzoin, and coco de mer. There's no actual coconut in this fragrance, but there's coco de mer, which takes on that coconutty type of accord, and it's so beautiful. It's floral, it smells citrus, it's beachy, and I love this one so much that I have a backup 100 ml bottle for when this one is out. I have a backup. I never want to be out of this fragrance. And the purse spray, because I mean, like, even though this is a beautiful scent, you're going to get 4 to 5 hours if you push it on your skin. And if you know me, you know I'm pushing it. So you're going to have to take this purse spray. This is great for traveling. This is great just to throw in your purse if you're wearing it out in the day. And also the shimmering body oil. Guys, in the summertime when you have your shoulders out or your legs out or your arms out or whatever's out that's going to be hitting the sun, you need this. So you see that sheen? It's just a nice sheen. It's not too glittery. So classy, so beautiful. You don't get the floral notes like how you get in a fragrance, but it's so beautiful. It's a must-have in your Soleil Blanc arsenal if you love Soleil Blanc. All right, guys, so now we're at the top 3. So coming in at number 3 is one of the best vanilla fragrances that I've ever smelled. And there's about 3 to 4 vanilla fragrances in my collection that are just top notch. If you want me to do a video on them, I absolutely will. And one of them is none other than Vanille Fatale. Guys, this is such a beautiful, sweet, vanilla, spicy, warm, sexy fragrance. Now, let me tell you, Tobacco Vanille is very good. Tobacco Vanille smells amazing on Bae, but for me, it's a little bit too masculine. This is just the right touch. It's so sexy, it's so feminine, but it's just feminine and strong, you know? And a man can wear this as well if he wanted to. I can see a man wearing this. It's not super femme, but it's more femme than Tobacco Vanille. So there's saffron, there's coriander, there's frangipani, there's narcissus, there's coffee absolute, there's mahogany, roasted barley, vanilla, myrrh. Guys, it's so beautiful. It's a spicy, warm, sweet, sexy vanilla. And the performance is amazing on this fragrance. I'm getting about 7 to 8 hours on this, and I don't have to do too much. I do overspray. You know, I'm spraying here, 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 here. If you guys want to see a video of my sprays, I will do that for you as well. But guys, this is a very sexy vanilla fragrance. If you love vanilla, you need this in your life. Trust me, Vanille Fatale is so super sexy, guys. Coming in at number 2 is none other than Rose Prick. Guys, this is a spicy, peppery Sichuan pepper that hits you in the face and smacks you, and you're like... But let me tell you something, the dry down will get you. It will get you, trust me. I smelled this fragrance initially and was not feeling it at all. It was just, I was not feeling it. It dried down, guys, and then all of a sudden, it just became this beautiful, creamy rose garden. Like if you love rose, I know you have this. You can't love rose and not own Rose Prick. Guys, the Sichuan pepper in the opening, it is different. But let me tell you, once you start smelling it more and your nose starts to get used to it, it needs the Sichuan pepper. If this didn't have the Sichuan pepper, I don't know if I would love it as much. And that's another reason why I love my Tuberose Nue, because they also put that Sichuan pepper in there. I see what you're doing, Tom. You're trying to get me by putting Sichuan pepper in the fragrances, right? So let me tell you, there's Sichuan pepper, there's turmeric, there's May rose, Turkish rose, Bulgarian rose, so it's a rose bomb. There's patchouli and there's tonka bean. All of my favorite notes are in this fragrance. It's a spring staple, a summer staple. You can also wear it in the fall. You know, this shines in the fall as well. I have worn it in the fall. I haven't worn it in the winter. This is a get dressed up. We're going out. You're going to get attention, compliment getting. Guys, seriously, the lovely aroma that's coming out of this bottle right here. I almost made this number 1, and I went back and forth a couple of times, and then I was just like, you know what? Let me just stay true to myself and true to me and keep the number 1 at the number 1. But this is a very, 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 very close runner-up to number 1, Rose Prick by Tom Ford. Okay, guys. So now we're at the #1 fragrance in my Tom Ford collection. And I'm so happy that I've made this #1. Guys, this is my sexy date night, kill 'em, compliment getting, super sweet, super sexy, amazing fragrance, Lost Cherry. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance. There's almonds, there's cherry liqueur, there's rose, there's tonka bean, there's jasmine, there's vetiver, there's sandalwood. Guys, the downside of this fragrance right here, this little beauty right here, she does not last as long as she should. You just don't. But she's so sexy. Like when I tell you, this is such a sweet, sexy, everything, guys. One of my favorite fragrances. Definitely one of my holy grail designer fragrances, because you know I have to split it up. A holy grail designer fragrance, a 10 for life designer fragrance. I always need this in my life fragrance. Lost Cherry by Tom Ford. Guys, so that's it. I only have 10 fragrances in my Tom Ford collection and I love them. And there's that new one that's coming out. I don't remember the name, but I will leave a photo up for you to see. Let me know if you guys are interested in that fragrance. I'm hoping that this is the honey, beachy, summer fragrance that I've always wanted, because I absolutely love honey in my fragrances as well. But a lot of them just don't work for me. Like I know there's a Xerjoff with a honey. It didn't work for me. So I'm hoping that this black honey that Tom Ford has in this fragrance is going to work for me. So let's talk about it in the comments below. Leave all your favorite Tom Ford fragrances if you're even a Tom Ford girl or guy. So let's talk about it like we always do. Remember to stay safe, be great, stay great, and always strive for greatness. AI the Great signing out, but I'll see you in my next video. Peace.